don't always measure by a level teaspoon.
Okay, I'll never tell anyone.
But you got it on the picture now.
Yeah, I know.
So you see my secret is out.
It is. We're going to make sure we remember how to do this. Now, you said Julia Childs, right?
Yes. I said I'm not Julia Childs.
But it tastes better than Julia Childs, didn't we say that? Yeah.
That's what you thought. I have to put a little butter on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Then I sprinkle cinnamon. Now we'll hope for the best. You always wonder what it's going to turn out to be.
Do you still wonder?
I still wonder.
And are you amazed that it turns out so well
I'm
every
amazed,
time?
and I generally always taste them to make sure I've got everything in them before I let anybody else.
Have you ever forgotten any of the ingredients?
No, not really.
Have you ever confused the sugar with salt?
No, not yet anyway. But I did hear them tell about a lady that did. I won't say her name. Poor soul. And you see, you kind of have to roll it slowly and tight.
Uh-huh.
You kind of pinch it together. I smell something, but I guess I put the... See, you wondered why we're always washing dishes.
Yeah, I wondered why.
And now you know. Finished product when it came out of the oven.
And did you taste it yet?
Haven't tasted it, but Roberta has tasted one of the dinner rolls, and she said they melt in your mouth.
Well, that's just super.
So what more can you ask?
That's just perfect.
And we called Chris,
Yeah.
or Chris called, and we said we had hot cinnamon rolls for him, but he can't come home. He's going to have to work tonight. So we'll have to wait and heat them up when he comes. Robbie says they will melt in your mouth.
You can't beat that.
You can't eat that. But we're kind of going to have to slow up a little bit eating all this food, or there won't be anything left for Christmas. Now you could ask me what I get from my syrup.
Now, how did you make the caramel in the bottom of the pan?
Well, you know, Jane years ago, when she lived in Sioux Falls, sent me a recipe book. And one day I was thumbing through it, and it had cinnamon rolls, and then it had caramel sauce for the bottom. And I've used that caramel sauce ever since. I found it. And I take a cup of brown sugar and a cup or 1 cube of butter and 2 to 3 tablespoons of water and melt your butter and mix it all together. And it's turned out very fine each time.
And you pour that in the bottom.
Put it in the bottom and then set your cinnamon rolls on top.
And then did you say you have to let it sit for a while before you
You
take
should,
it out?
it said 3 to 5 minutes. But I take a fork and raise one. And if it's, commencing to gel real well, then I turn it over and sometimes I take the spatula and put it on. So you won't have any trouble making it.
What about the ingredients for the rolls themselves?
For the rolls,
What do you put
Well,
into it?
I took a cup and a half of water and 2 yeast cakes, and I dissolved the yeast cakes in a half a cup of water, warm water, and 2 eggs. And then you usually take around 4 cups of flour. You alter that at times, so you stir it well, like I showed you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all the ingredients you use. Some salt and little oil, half a cup of oil. So the girls ought to be able in another year to maybe make their own cinnamon rolls if I'm not here.
Well, you'll be here, but they'll just be...
But if she's here, it's better to have her do it.
Yeah, right.
She's got that special touch.